Creature Features by Steve Jenkins and Robin Page. "25 animals explain why they look the way they do." Dear tapir, why is your nose crooked? The tapir has a funny nose. At least, it looks funny to us. To the tapir, however, its nose is not a joke. Being able to twist its snout from side to side helps this plant eater get to food in hard-to-reach places. Many creatures have a nose, mouth, eyes, feathers, or some other part that looks odd, silly, or even frightening, but these unusual features are there for a reason. In some way, they help these animals survive. In Creature Features, we go right to the source and ask 25 different animals to explain their strange appearance. So, what does that tapir have to say for itself? My nose isn't always twisted. I bend it when I want to reach some tender leaves or fruit. Dear Egyptian vulture, why no feathers on your face? Are you sure you want to know? Like, really? Okay, I'll tell you. I stick my face into the bodies of the dead animals I eat, and feathers would get pretty messy. Dear mandrill, why is your nose so colorful? My bright red and blue nose tell other mandrills that I'm a full-grown male monkey, so they'd better not mess with me. My rear end is pretty colorful too, but I'd rather not talk about that. Dear frilled lizard, what are you wearing around your neck? That's my frill, extra skin, that I unfurl when I feel threatened. Pretty scary, isn't it? Dear red fan parrot, where did you get that funny hat? Not wearing a hat, those are my feathers. When I'm frightened, I fan them out to make me look larger and more intimidating. Ooh. Dear harpy eagle, and why are your feathers sticking out? It's not because I'm scared. I am one of the largest, fiercest birds in the world. Those feathers help me hear by directing sound to my ears. Well, that's pretty cool. Dear leaf-nosed bat, seriously, is that your nose? I know. It looks strange, but my nose directs the high-pitched sounds I make, which helps me find my way as I fly. Whoa! Dear horned frog, why? Your mouth is ginormous. Why so big? Well, I really like to eat, but I don't have any teeth, so I swallow my prey whole. I'll gulp down mice, lizards, spiders, insects, just about anything I can fit into my mouth. Dear hamster, why are your cheeks so fat? Hold on. That is not fat, it's my dinner. I store seeds and nuts in my cheeks. I'll take them back to my burrow and then I eat them later. Dear pufferfish, you've got me worried. Are you going to explode? No, I won't burst. I've inflated my body with water to make it tougher for a big fish to swallow me. Dear bighorn sheep, don't those huge horns get in your way? They can be a pain, but I'm a male sheep, and to impress females, I have to fight with other guys. We bang our heads together, and my big horns help me win. Dear babirusa, your tusks look dangerous. Do you fight with them? Sometimes I battle other males for territory or mates, and it can get pretty rough. Dear star-nosed mole, what is that weird thing growing out your face? Actually, that's my nose. I live underground and I use the tentacles on my snout to feel my way in the dark and find tasty worms and grubs to eat. Dear mole rat, have you ever thought about getting braces? Not really. I mean, I dig tunnels through the earth with my teeth. Fortunately, they are outside my lips, so I can burrow without getting dirt in my mouth. Ha! That would really suck if they were inside and he'd be like full of dirt. Dear bearded seal, don't those whiskers tickle? Not that I've noticed. I do use them to feel along the sea floor for crabs, clams, and other good things to eat. Dear axolotl, why do you have feathers growing out of your head? Those aren't feathers. They're gills, and they let me breathe underwater. And in case you're wondering why my name is pronounced axolotl. Axolotl. Hey, I said it right. Dear spicebush swallowtail caterpillar. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Why are you staring at me? Ha! Fooled you! Those aren't my eyes. They're spots on my tail. But hungry birds leave me alone because they mistake me for a snake. Dear giant panda, who gave you those black eyes? No one. We pandas all have them. The dark fur around my eyes makes me look bigger and fiercer to a predator, I hope. Dear red squirrel, does that fur on your ears help you hear better? No, it's there to keep my ears warm, actually. It falls off in the summer and then grows back in the winter. Dear giraffe, why is your tongue purple? I live in Africa, where the sun is very bright. My tongue, which I use to pluck leaves and grass, is dark purple so that it won't get sunburned. And as you can see, I've got a lot of tongue to protect. Dear blobfish, what on earth happened to you? Being on dry land instead of in the ocean is my problem at home. Deep in the sea, I look just like any other fish. But I'm out of the water, and gravity is smushing me. Here's what I actually look like. Poor blobfish. Dear sun bear, why is your tongue so long? I love to eat ants and termites. With my long tongue, I can reach into their nests and slurp them up. Dear shoebill stork, why do you need such a burly beak? He looks kind of mean. I eat fish, big fish, and they wriggle and squirm. My strong beak gives me a good grip on their slippery bodies. Dear thorny devil, why are you so spiny? Think about it. Would you want to bite down on me? Not many animals would. My spines also direct any rainwater that falls on my head right into my mouth, which is really cool. And finally, dear rock hyrax, a question for you. What sharp teeth you have. Are you dangerous? Not usually. I'm a vegetarian, but I'll defend myself with my tusks if I have to. And here, I'm going to come up closer here. All of the animals on these 2 pages and the adult human above are shown at the same scale. You can also see where all of these animals are from. The tapir is from South America. The diet is leaves, buds, grass, water, plants. Egyptian vulture is Africa and looks like India, maybe parts of Europe. Diet is carrion, which is dead animals, eggs and small animals. The mandrill lives in Africa. Diet is fruit, seeds, eggs, small animals. Frilled lizard lives in Australia. The diet is insects and small animals. Red fan parrot, his diet is fruit and leaves, and he lives in South America. Leaf-nosed bat is insects, and he looks like, it's a very small picture, so it's kind of hard to tell, but maybe like south of China somewhere. Not sure which country. Horned frog, South America. Its diet is insects, reptiles, and small rodents. Hamsters, fruit, seeds, insects, and carrion, which is dead animals again. And they live somewhere north of the continent of Africa. Can't tell again, like it's a very small dot. Pufferfish is everywhere, and they mostly eat zooplankton and algae. They live in the ocean, obviously. Bighorn sheep. North America, its diet is grass, leaves, and twigs. Come over here. I'm going to zoom out real quick so you can see kind of size-wise to the person. The star-nosed mole is North America. Its diet worms, insects, small aquatic animals. The babirusa, I think that's Indonesia maybe? Oh no, maybe that's, might be the Caribbean, guys. It's hard to tell. The diet is fruit, leaves, and roots. Mole rat, tubers, stems, and roots. Lives in Africa. Bearded seal, clam, squid, and fish, and it lives mostly in the northern hemisphere in the ocean. The spicebush swallowtail diet is natural or laurel leaves, mostly in North America. The axolotl diet is worms, insects, larvae, and small fish, mostly in Central America. Giraffe is mostly in Africa, leaves, trees, and shrubs. Giant pandas, China, diet is bamboo. Red squirrel, Russia, for the most part it looks like. Diet nuts, seeds, berries, and insects. Sun bear is China and south of China. Fruit, roots, insects, and small animals. The blobfish, mollusks, crabs, sea urchins, and it mostly lives, it looks like, in the ocean around Australia. Thorny devils, ants, it lives in Australia. Shoebill stork lives in Africa, mostly eating fish, reptiles, and small mammals. And lastly, the rock hyrax diet is grass, leaves, insects, and grubs, and it looks like it mostly lives in Africa as well. Hope you enjoyed all that really great information and the great imagery, guys.